have always said that if you look better on camera, you will feel better on camera. So today we're talking about whether makeup makes a difference in your videos. Let's get right into it. If you're new here, my name is Liz and I help coaches and consultants add video to their business. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss any of my future content. Now, the actual foundation for everything that I'm going to say in this video is based upon the fact that you should be showing up on camera exactly as you are. Especially if you are a coach or a consultant, you are providing a service where people need to have an accurate idea of what it would be like to work with you. So don't ever let things like makeup or your hairstyle or your wardrobe hold you back from getting on camera. That would be a big mistake. Some of my clients in the past have held themselves back from video work for years because they felt like they just didn't look good enough. So this is the reason that I'm making this quick video today, so that I can remind you that if you want to consider adding some makeup to your routine as you are getting ready for camera work, that is perfectly fine. However, you can still make videos without a stitch of makeup on your face. And as long as you are showing up authentically in a way that reflects your personality and your vibe, that is always the best thing. So let's talk about some of the reasons you might want to consider adding some makeup to your routine. So let's jump right into it. Now, of course, we've commonly seen that news broadcasters, actors, actresses, all of these people do add makeup to their face before they ever press record. And it's not really because they want to change the way that they look. It's because they just want to highlight their best features and even out everything so that it has the best actual appearance on video. Camera work can actually play funny tricks on the viewer. And it's even been said that getting on camera can add a couple of pounds to you that you might not actually have in real life. So if you decide to add a little bit of makeup, it should be really for the reason that you just want to smoothen out, even out everything on your face so that you show up in the best possible way once you press record. Now consider the fact that makeup on your face during videos is kind of the same as Christmas lights on a house. Really, it's like a short-term appeal that doesn't actually change anything. If you drive by a house and there's Christmas lights, the most that you're going to think to yourself is, oh, that's nice, and then you will just keep going. It doesn't change anything about the actual interior or change anything else, really. So makeup is just like that. It just helps to give the best possible appearance for that short-term experience that the viewer has with you. But of course, 100%, your delivery, your camera presence, the actual content, and how you are presenting it, that is what is going to keep your viewers' attention and have them come back. So let's jump into some of our other tips for today. So when you are first starting to do any video work, just do some test shots just with your camera without any makeup on your face and just see what that looks like. Have a discussion with yourself really as to whether you are happy with the way that that looks or if you feel like something could be better. If you decide that you want to try out some different makeup looks, then every single time you try out a different addition of makeup, or if you change up something, take more test videos so that you can line them all up against each other and see. Sometimes we try out different looks, but then we don't actually test it to see what it would look like as a final product. But one rule of thumb always to keep in mind is to go with more bolder, saturated colors than you normally would go with. You would never be wearing the same type of lipstick that you would wear just in real life as you would on camera. Now, this is usually the biggest hurdle for people to get over, especially if they go for a natural look. Some of my clients come to me and say, Liz, I just want to look like myself on camera. I don't want to look like somebody else or have a completely different look to me. And I absolutely appreciate that. But consider the fact that after everything translates over on camera, often the colors that we wear in day-to-day life on our face in the form of makeup get completely dulled down and washed down. If you do a test of this, you will see that if you put on your normal day-to-day light makeup and then try to do a test video with that, it will look like you are literally wearing no makeup on your face. So this is why when you choose colors for your makeup, you should be picking things that are a little bit more rich in tone. For example, your lipstick or your eyeshadow or even the color of foundation or blush that you put on your face. I agree that when you are actually doing your makeup for this purpose, it might feel very odd to be caking on all of these layers and wearing deeper, darker colors than usual. I know that you are going to put this makeup on your face and look in the mirror and think, oh my goodness, I look like I'm ready for Halloween. But in fact, once you actually press record and then do that test shot, is when you will see that that made up version of you will actually look quite natural on camera. If you tend to gravitate in real ordinary day life with pink or rosy or blush toned makeup, then you might absolutely have to layer that with a little bit more red or plum tones. This is the only way that those shades will actually get captured on camera. Otherwise, it will be completely washed out and people will not know that you are wearing a stitch of makeup on your face. So if the goal here is just to make you look a little bit more brighter and awake and have some color to your face, then try to layer on either more makeup in general so that it's just a little bit heavier, or to find the same brands that you are already wearing and then just find a couple shades deeper or darker than that and then try layering that on. For example, in day-to-day life, I use this pink lipstick. So it's just a very natural look on my skin and it just makes me have a little bit of color to my lips. But if I use only this and I shoot videos with it, I will look completely washed out. The video won't pick up any of that. So instead what I do is I apply 2 quite thick coats of this to my lips, and then I line my lips with this red creamy lip pencil. So I don't use anything matte because that will have a tendency to just kind of make me look a little bit dehydrated, I've noticed. I also don't use anything too glossy because the shine of that I find to be quite distracting on camera. So I am kind of maintaining the same look that I would have in normal day-to-day life, but I'm just adding a little bit more color to that. Similarly with my eye makeup, I just apply it a little bit more thicker than I would in day-to-day life. Same with my foundation and my blush. If you just remove 2 layers of everything that I'm wearing right now, then I will look the same way that I look if you meet me at a cafe. So really what we're doing is just kind of adding on some layers and applying things a little bit more boldly than we would in real life. Now in my 6-week group coaching program, as well as in my self-study workshop and toolkit bundle, I show you all sorts of ways about how you can achieve these different looks while still looking natural, but looking like you are made up for the camera in just a really pleasing and ordinary way. People who are watching it will not think, oh my goodness, this woman is wearing so much makeup. Instead, they will think this is a really, really comfortable and easy on the eyes video, and then they will be none the wiser that you have added on some makeup. So if you're interested in either of those resources, make sure that you check it out here. Now there's a few areas of your face that you can concentrate on when you are thinking about how you actually want to use makeup to accentuate your features and not drown you out. One of them is to consider how you can even out your skin tone. So that means considering foundation or powder that can just help you to have the same skin tone pretty much all across the board. Secondly, think about how you can reduce or minimize any under eye bags or any dark circles around your eyes. Again, that can be easily solved with foundation or color correcting concealer. And thirdly, your lips. When you are speaking on camera, people do have a tendency to look at your lips because your mouth is moving. So you want to have nice hydrated lips with a little bit of color to them. Sometimes on Instagram, I see people coming on with dried out, chapped lips, and honestly, it's not the best look. If you are already taking the time to show up on video, why wouldn't you want to show up as your most professional, polished self? Even though that doesn't make or break the actual content, I do sometimes wonder why they couldn't take that extra step just to show up in a little bit of a better way. Now we're interrupting this video so that I can remind you to subscribe. I think you should do that first. Not only that, but I've got this great free resource that's going to help you to set up a corner of your home into your own little home studio so that you can start shooting videos. Make sure that you look for the link in the description below. Now let's get back to our video. Now if hesitation around makeup is holding you back from getting on video, don't let it do that. Don't be held back by something that is as easily solvable as your actual makeup. Remember that hardly anybody is going to make a buying decision based upon whether you are wearing lipstick or not. The goal here is for you to show up polished and professional. Remember what I always say, that video is meant to be an accurate reflection of you. If somebody meets you out at a coffee shop or sees you on video, do you relatively look the same and behave and talk the same? That's what the goal is. So in real life, when you are sitting at a coffee shop, if you have a little bit of light makeup on your face, then it's absolutely fine to do the same on video. You're just making it a little bit more bolder and layering it on a little. On the other hand, if you never wear makeup and it's something that you never ever do, then what you can do is just consider adding on some light layers just to even you out and make you feel more confident. Because the thing is, when you watch back your videos, you want to be happy with what you see there. You want to feel like you look good because that will help you actually have a more confident delivery of your material. That delivery is what is going to hook people into your message and keep them coming back for more. So if you like this video, I hope that you will give it a like and share it off with one of your friends. Don't forget to subscribe because every single Tuesday, I bring you a new video showing you how you can add video to your business. So until next time, take care.